favorite super foxy, awesome, hot friend, bro. So, I saw you made a video. Wonderful. For bows, I want the bow with the eyeball, because I'm a teacher and I can clip that in there and be like, dude, I literally have an eye in the back of my head. That would be awesome. So yeah, I like that one. Otherwise, the ghostie's pretty cool. In terms of what I'm reading some philosophy. I never took philosophy in university, so I'm kind of curious to know what's going on there. I'm also reading Shadow Puppets, and gods, dude is obsessed with bees. What the hells? I mean, I know the whole Mormon thing, and I've read the book before, but it annoys me a lot more as an adult. Petra irritates me. She's got, a brilliant mind, and she's tough, and all she can think about is, Bean, give me your babies! I need your babies! This is, the meaning of the universe! Have babies! It's like, yeah, my respect for you is somewhat wavering. Yeah, my respect for you is waving. It's really happy to communicate. Anyway, so yeah, I'm reading that. Reading philosophy. Reading up on Indonesia for my trip this summer. What else am I reading? Oh, yes, I'm also rereading Changes, which is one of the Dresden File books. I think it's like number 12 or something. It's one of my favorites anyway. It's really good. Things like seriously get sent to hell in a handbasket in that one. I totally see what you mean, though, about the female characters being over-sexualized. It's true for most of the female characters in the book. Now, as you say, though, they are badass, and one-on-one, most of them would kick his ass. So that's pretty great. So I still call that one a win on the feminism side, but we gotta get the nerdy folk to see that women who are not super, slim and tall and oozing sexuality can be fun to learn about too. Yeah, reading, there's another book that I've started, but it's in KL. I don't remember the title. Kaylee gave it to me. By the way, I will now be referring to him as the Changeling. I noticed he has one pointed ear, and it's awesome. It's so cute. What else can I tell you about? Yeah. Darwish called me fat the other day. I was not happy. He informed me that, these were his words, Teacher, you are bigger now. You need to eat less food. And it's like, whoa, Darwish, not okay. I told him in no uncertain terms that was rude and he would apologize immediately. He didn't seem terribly fazed by this. I might have to have a word with his teacher. On a more positive note, one of my grade 10s has pleasantly surprised me. She submitted her report. There is no plagiarism. There is academic wording. She makes a fair point. She's done some decent research. So, yay! I am teaching people and they are learning. My life is being fulfilled. I'm a little happy. What else can I tell you about? Paperwork sucks. I'm battling the bureaucracy demons once more. Once more into the fray. The pen is truly mightier than the sword. In that having to fill out paperwork wastes hours and hours and hours of your life, whereas the battle just takes a few and then you die or have eternal glory. So, yeah, you don't get eternal glory from fighting bureaucratic nonsense. Today they won the battle, but I will win that war overall. The Greek moron who invented bureaucratic nonsense should have been hung, drawn, and quartered. If you're in the ghosty universe, yeah, I curse you. Not that I'm frustrated by that or anything. No. Anyway, so let's see. I talked to you about what I'm reading. I told you about the bows. I talked about Dresden. Some good news. With the amazing generosity of the gentleman who runs the school that must not be named, in lieu of giving us annual flights, which is what people wanted, he has decided to give us 1,000 ringgit. Yeah. Up to 1,000 ringgit, subsidy towards our flight home. So I immediately responded, I'm not going home. Can I still use this? And actually, surprisingly, the response was yes. So I can use this towards my my flights to Indonesia, or if I want to go to Australia, I could do that. So, hurrah! I will at least have, one flight covered, which is pretty sweet. And what else could I tell you? I got somewhat crafty. You know how I love hairbands, and I don't know, well, you weren't here when I did it, but I super indulged myself one day. Check it out. I now have a way of displaying all my hairbands here. I have a couple of them in KL. I was finding they were getting crushed in my drawers, and I don't have enough surface area to just like display them on a table. So I was trying to think of something that was roughly head size, and I was at the hardware store. You know that hardware store that has like everything? It's just like, they have the weirdest things there. It's like, oh, you need the kitchen sink? I have a kitchen sink. Oh, you need a Pac-Man doll? I got a Pac-Man doll. They had a Pac-Man doll there last time. I don't know why. It's a bit rough. I mean, it's just a pipe with a towel over top, but it's working, so maybe. I also have a drawer full of, let's see if you can see it. I also have a drawer full of hair bobbies. Yeah. It's one of those things that I can make myself feel pretty no matter how big or sick or whatever, because hair bobbies are always fun. Beyond that, I guess there's not much. Oh, your punishment! Yes, you thought I'd forgotten, but no! Because it took you so long to respond to my video, and I am so prompt, you need to make up the time to me, and I demand entertainment of the nerdy variety. So, you are going to show me your super self and make me a superhero movie. Now, this can be like a photo montage or, you know, a full video, whatever you want to do. There are some conditions, though. 1, underwear must be worn on the outside. I must see underwear on a head or over top of tights. Underwear must be worn outside of clothing. Number 2, there must be a dinosaur. Any dinosaur, in some capacity. Number 3, we must speak to a literary figure at some point. It can be a famous literary character or a famous author, but at some point we must come across a famous literary character. And finally, peanut butter must be used in a either epic or unconventional sense. So, you can come up with any plot you like, any help you want is fine, but I demand a superhero story with peanut butter, dinosaurs, a literary figure, and underwear on the outside. Entertain me. I'll see you later, Babs. Mwah.